Here is Yue Qilin. I'm going to show you the solution of homework 5 for question 7. Question 7 asks us to match the pole zero diagram to the next page under the frequency response. So at first we have a look at this zero poles diagram. For the first diagram, we can find that it's a second order system, and it has a peak at about pi divided by 4, that is in the picture. Because it has two poles, so it's a second order system, and the peak will at about the pi divided by 4. About the second diagram, obviously it's a first order system, and because the pole is at this point, so it is a high pass filter. And for the third diagram, it's also a second order system, and it has a resonant peak at pi divided by 2. And the fourth system, it's also has only one pole, so it's and there 1 0. So it is a first order system, and that it is a low pass filter. Now the fifth diagram, it has 3 zeros, so it is a third order system, and it also has a resonance at pi divided by 4, but also at 0 because it has a pole on the XL cell. And the last diagram, it has a notch at pi divided by 4, at about pi divided by 4, and it is a high pass filter. After looking at the diagram of the zero poles, we can have a look at the diagram of the resonant diagrams. So the first one, it's a diagram for the second order system, and it has a peak at pi divided by 4. So the second one obviously is a first order system, and it is a low pass. And the third one, it has nearly a notch at about pi divided by 4, and it is a high pass. And the fourth diagram, it's a first order system and high pass. This is obvious. And the fifth one is a band pass, and it's a second order system, and it has a peak at about 2 pi over 2. And the last one is different from the diagram before. It's a third diagram system. It's a third order system, and it has the peaks at about pi divided by 4 and 0. So we can easily, after figure out the characteristics of the diagrams, we can easily match the pictures with each other. So we can finally got the answer.